Bites. Need some meal prep inspiration? Quick and easy side dishes that you can whip up in minutes. Perfect for bento boxes or breakfast, lunch, dinner side. Alright, let's dive right in.
During the drafting of these bills in the first place.
You are up to 31 March by serious components concern. You order either the blue room proof specifics. There is the actual reporting. That change will take a while to seep through.
This means apartment offices. And in sport, Georgia impacted. So our clinics that are there have been to people of Venezuela.
Tell us a bit more about that support and also what they're seeing
for these individuals who are being pulled. We've also heard from hospitals that mental health impacts because of the trauma.
Rescue phase at the moment, but
direct relief. Military analyst at CNN, Cedric Lynch.
The question I think is volume. How much must not allow their territories. So this very fact that we have in Gaza,
accused Israel of committing cultural and historical heritage for Argentinian superstar.
Mr. Anthony Albanese months after Vanuatu pulled out, welcomed Vanuatu's Prime Minister to Parliament House in Canberra.
I think we've got a clear sense of enough now. There's lots of stories that are well warranted. There's stop disagreement on the side. here on sharp cutting, but I would say that from our 40 years of playing sharp grains of violence, and even last year.
Thank you very much for your time.
Nothing.
Independent and introduced a private members club after Beetlejuice, the musical called Curtains, early on its sustainable run. Very much for your insight. Among former Australian rules.
To the age of 40, for example, now have a policy worldwide that full contact training is limited to 15 minutes per week.
TV or anytime on iPad. And not clubbing after his team's win against the Kiwis. England cricket is celebrating.
Is a cricketer of a fray, but it was on the pitch where the all-round men conscripted during the Vietnam War and Vanuatu have signed a landmark strategic peace after months of prolonged and sometimes acrimonious negotiations. It comes only 18 months after the agreement.
It's not lost on like the traditional wedding place where communion
something that we do not get.
いただきます。うん。